Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Irvin Alwinsya Pahan. I'm from class English Education K1. I will explain later about chapter 5. Chapter 5: Nonverbal communication. Communication is the transfer of information from one person to other. In other words, we can say communication as the exchange of ID information between two or more people. There are major types of communication, namely visual, verbal or dialect, and nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is the process of communicating through sending and receiving words message. Nonverbal communication can be divided into four parts, namely body language, eye contact, touch, body distance, parangling, and talking. A. Body language. Body language can be defined as the conscious and unconscious movements and postures by which attitudes and feelings are communicated. It goes both ways. Your one body language reflects your feeling and meaning to other people. Body language reflects their feelings and meanings to you. 1. Body movement. Gesture. Body language allows individuals to communicate a variety of feelings and looks, from counter and hostility to approval and affection. Often together with body language in addition to spoken word. The most familiar categories of body language are the so-called number of quotable gesture. Body language are a cultural part of everyday conversation such as chatting, describing a route of negotiating based on a market. One of the most frequently observed but less understood cue is a hand movement. Most people use hand moving regularly when talking. The salute is a formal greeting where the open hand is brought up to the forehead. It is often used in the military in a strictly prescribed manner and in stores. Waving can be done from any stick. This allows forgetting when you first spot another person. Number 3. Facial expression. Facial expression usually communicates emotion. The expression, the attitude of the communicator is now gradually accepted that certain basic facial expression of movement communication are recorded around the world and that the use and recording of communication of learned researchers have discovered that certain facial areas reveal your emotional state better than others. This means that as the receiver of a message, we can rely heavily on the facial expression of the sender because these expressions are a better indicator of meaning began the message that this word. B. Age contact. Age contact is meeting of the age between two individuals. In human, and contact is form of the communication and has longer effect on social behavior. The study of contact is sometimes known as causality. Age contact provides a way in which one can study social interaction, as it provides indication of social calculation during so problem age order age and phase forcing of positive or negative mode. In some contexts, the meeting of years around strong emotions. As context can establish a sense of intimacy between two individuals, so as the guises of lovers or the ex-countess involved in flirting. C. Touch. Touch is cultural demand, but is cultural has a clear context of what parts of the body of many not touch. The set metrics of touch is third of the control project. Support this disapprove. Here are some explained. In UZ, handshake is common. Hugs kissed for touch of opposite gender of family. On an increasingly more impact basis. Most African American touch on greeting but are initiative to head on the head. Situasi di sebelah menunjukkan bahwa bagaimana seringkali orang-orang saling menyentuh sangat bervariasi antara budaya di Amerika, USA. Aksi beberapa karyawan pria menyentuh karyawan perempuan, baik polos atau tidak, memunculkan tuntutan hukum untuk pelecehan seksual. Kapan dan bagaimana seringkali orang berjabat tangan juga sangat bervariasi. Sekelompok bankir investasi Inggris merasa seperti rekan Jerman, mereka berjabat tangan dengan berlebihan. Dalam budaya lain, berpelukan atau berciuman adalah bentuk sapaan yang tepat, bahkan dalam bisnis konteks. D. Body distance. Space. Proxemic of person space is defined as the common of space that people feel comfortable between themselves and others. The study of the way that people use physical space to convey message is called proxemic. A. Paralanguage. It's not only word that compresses message but also range of their features such as vocal, custard, legged, cry, yell, moan, whine, bitch, belch, yawn, send different message in different cultures. For example, in Japan, during indiscreet embarrassment, and India, which indicates satisfaction. Vocal qualifies as volume, pitch, rhythm, tempo, and tone have different meaning. Louders indicate strength in Arab culture and softness indicating weakness. In German, in the compression and authority. Many in Japanese it indicates loss of control. Generally, one does not do so in Asia for nearly and reason. Vocal gestures such as uh, uh, shit, eh, ha, mah now indicates formality, expansion, accent, punctuality, and also controlling conversation. F. Turn talking. In normal, civilized where types of conversation speak do not speak all the time. They wait for they to about how the people go about allocating to each order of themselves. This is the machines of talking. On the one hand, there are natural break in even compression, aspect has to pause for breath, or rush out thing to say, or simple regardless is of her contribution to be finished. Thank you, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.